Welcome to the Higurashi cast. We finished season 2 of Higurashi. It was an experience. Here I have with me all my friends, all my pals, all my buddies. Together we can do anything. Right next to me I have my good friend Onibra. Speak.
You know, if people thought I was seed in last episode, oh boy.
You're coping now, baby. And we also have the master of cope and seed, Kajoro Bitathorn.
Hey everybody, welcome to the bonus episode. Welcome to the Insomnia cast. My eyes are about to fall out of my head. How much sleep have you guys had?
No, that's fine, Kajoro. You just got bonked. Speaking of getting bonked, we have my boy, JellyBeaner, the one who knows.
2 seasons and no sex with Satoko.
A tragedy, truly. How's our commander and crew feel about that, Mr. Rito Torpedo?
Rito went to get his bow hat.
I'm gonna leave all this empty space in there.
Sorry. I just finished jacking off to all the older versions of the girls.
Cringe, sex with the young.
Yeah, cringe.
Typical politicians.
Anyway, as the authoritarian dictator, major, if you will, of this podcast, I want to hear how you guys felt now that you're here, now that you're at the end of season 2. You know, look how far we've come.
Well, princess, it was quite the journey. Oh my god.
You know, I'm just so glad that it's finally over. We got the happy ending. Rika will never have to go through this ever again. Right, guys?
Oh, wait. Wait a minute.
Wow, if only they didn't, make a season 3 like a couple of months ago. If only
they didn't. I'm glad we don't live in that timeline. Boy, what a horrible timeline that would be.
The most cursed of timelines,
Wouldn't it be really funny if Rika just did the same show again for like 12 episodes before anything
would be funny.
Yeah, if they made like a meta sequel, hee tee, it's the same thing, but it's not wink wink nudge nudge. That would be great. That wouldn't be obnoxious at all.
I mean, it could be in the style of Monogatari. People like Monogatari. People like that art style. Surely that'll work. No one will have any qualms about that. I'm certain.
No. What the fuck? I watched all of this like 2 weeks ago. What did you guys start off with?
It starts
with Kajoro and...
It starts with the episode after it is revealed that Takano Mio is the mastermind behind all the things. And then we get her tragic backstory.
No, wait.
What?
First of all, they all get blown the fuck out.
Oh yeah, they do all get blown the fuck out. And they have like a little Power Ranger meeting like in this afterlife. And they like put their hands together like, yeah, we'll get them next time.
You guys, I've got a question for each of you. Broccoli or cauliflower?
Oh fuck.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yeah, broccoli.
Don't shoot me.
I just want to know what would have happened if she answered cauliflower.
I know, right?
Okay.
What a psycho.
I just want to say, we continue the theme of these kids just suddenly become, again, for like the second time in a row, the Avengers. They just beat up military trained soldiers like it's nothing, and they high five about how based they are. Suddenly, they see like 3 dudes with guns. Yes?
I know, but like that's one thing I noticed like throughout the battle, the saga, the fucking Metal Gear Solid ops that goes on in these 12 episodes, like they do a back and forth of like, oh, it's these guys, we don't stand a chance, like, oh, what'll we do? And then convenience here and there, and then it's back to oh, it's so close, oh, but who knows, oh, and then
Okay, the first time they get blown the fuck out in episode 13 is So they beat all of them up, and they're having literal ninja moves. Like when fucking Mion just flips the dude over, even though she's like a 14-year-old, based. But then, because they're so big brain, they see 3 dudes with guns just standing next to a car, and they all charge ahead. Chad Major pulls the gun and shoots Keiichi because he's standing right in front of her.
Yeah. And then Takano shoots all of them.
Who would have seen that?
Yeah, who would have seen that? Side note, Mion never used that fucking gun.
It's so annoying.
It's decorative. It's a decorative gun. I think
She did use it. She did use it at the at the end. Yeah, and when they're at the festival and she shoots Keiichi with the gun at the stall and her toy gun.
Wait,
she doesn't shoot it with that gun. No.
Yeah. It's at the end. She whips out both of it. It's like it's a funny scene, and she uses both of them.
Yeah. No, she's still using those like festival cork guns.
No, but she uses one, and then she uses the other one she's using is like the one that's in her.
Oh my fucking god! Screenshot, bros! It's time. This is our moment.
I'm doing it. I'm there.
I remember.
I'm gonna need to see some research papers.
Yeah. I remember at some point during these 48 episodes, that gun is real. Like, Seatul, can you confirm, is the gun real?
Who knows? No need, bruh. Maybe it's only real if you believe.
Oh my fucking god, Seatul, don't give me this.
If you have, only if you have the willpower. No need, bruh. If you have the.
Oh boy.
Any gun can be real if you believe
okay,
in it.
I've got it.
Maybe I was wrong.
There it is.
Reader as usual. But no, I am sure that gun is fucking real. Mion never uses the gun. Like, at all. During these entire encounters, the gun is just sitting there on her giant tits. And I'm like, God, just pull out the fucking gun.
I'm telling you, it's decorative. It's not even a gun. It's just a handle.
It's not loaded. That's all. It's just not loaded. It's never loaded. She always forgets to bring her bullets.
Okay, so they get all blown the fuck out, cauliflower. They die horrible, gruesome deaths. And then they all meet up in the void? Question mark?
Yes.
Apparently they have access to the fucking mirror shadow realm like Rika and Hanyu do.
They meet up.
They were like knocking on the door, and Hanyu's like, "Come in, I made some fresh broccoli."
They meet up in Pixar's Soul movie together, and then go
This
back.
is transfer movies. Okay, and Hanyu? Okay, they all talk like they know who the fuck Hanyu is, and they're just like, oh, because you.
No, they say she's Rika's cousin. Rika's like distant.
No, in the void, they say, because you didn't believe. That's why we failed.
God damn it,
that's
Hanyu,
because
you
like
fucking
when
dumbass
there
gold
are
lolly.
spirits are all in like the same place that you can just like understand each other. I guess that's not
Obviously.
Yeah,
I mean, if you guys had ever seen anything like End of Evangelion or Ideon, you'd clearly understand.
Listen, it takes very high IQ to understand Higurashi, so I understand why you don't get it.
No, like what? Maybe because
they see
Hanyu.
No. It's time. It's time.
Oh wait. They see Hanyu in the afterlife, pre-life, pre-reincarnation, new timeline, spiritual zone because when they're like dead and they recognize like, oh yeah, she's Oyashiro somehow. Oh, what up?
She's been haunting me for like most of my life, going, I'm sorry.
She's like, this is what you look like. Damn.
It's okay, Daddy, bro. I know you have too low of an IQ to really appreciate Higurashi. I understand.
So what's
did
next?
anyone wait, just to wrap up episode 13, did anyone else kind of roll their eyes when Takano was just like I am Oyashiro-sama, I am the god of this new world? It's just like, Jesus, why is every other villain in every show like this?
I still don't really understand her motivation. Like, okay, yeah, she wants to unleash the disease so people take it more seriously, okay, then
Well,
what?
she doesn't she also
pops.
suffer from the disease though? Doesn't she also?
Yeah, she catches it.
Yeah.
At the end, but like at the beginning, she didn't have it. So what was
Well,
the
do
motivation
we know that though? Do we know that this wasn't like an earlier stage of
then?
it?
Well, she didn't. She wasn't born in Hinamizawa, is what I'm saying. So, like, what
Yeah,
was her
yeah, but
initial
she'd been there,
motivation?
but she'd been there for like several years, right? Like she'd
Yeah,
been
but
around
she's
there.
had this like grudge to like get revenge for her grandfather for years before.
Well,
she
yeah,
did
but she
Hinamizawa.
just wanted to prove that stuff was real, and then it slowly like then they laughed at her research
Maybe-
and said you've only got so much
Raise
time.
his paw. I just want to ask. Just want to clarify. Okay, so bros, disease is real. They know it's real. Goal achieved. They're developing quote unquote a cure. Okay, that's all cool and stuff. Why does she want to kill everyone? Like I am with Jelly. Like the disease is proven.
Yeah.
They're making a cure. So why is
They're
she
making
trying to kill?
suppressants and stuff.
I mean, there are
I
a lot of
have-
like
I have the
not
answer I
well
need,
thought
bro.
out.
Yes.
The answer is dick so good, make a girl go crazy.
Oh my fucking god.
So,
Who
like
is
in all
Dick?
the other
What do you mean? What do you mean?
like in a lot of the other like timelines, right? Like right before the or like the night of the cotton drifting festival, the Watanagashi, like they all like they Takano and what's his fucking name?
Tomitake.
Tomitake.
They like try to open the thing, right? But like if they know the disease is real, then why were they
Oh yeah, 'cause
trying
we
to get in
know
there
that
every
Tomitake
arc?
knows.
Yeah.
Now.
So, like, we know like the arc where like, Shion was like mad, like she went crazy, and tried to kill tried to kill Keiichi for, breaking into the shrine, because she also did. Like we know that like she was suffering from Hinamizawa syndrome then, but like. So that like that part of the arc is fine, but like in all the instances where Tomitake and Takane try to break into the shed, why were they trying to do that? Like what was the purpose? Just so it was that also just cover for them dying? But was that just like them?
Oh yeah, no. That
Yes.
was
Yes,
make
yes.
to like reinforce the whole curse narrative because like
she is because okay.
That like
Because
that
she
was,
the one-
made up the curse
Right.
murder mystery narrative thing.
Right,
Because, so she's
right.
like, oh, we'll break in here and then we'll like I'll kill Tomitake and then I'll fake my own death.
Okay,
Yashiro-sama.
just to reinforce, one point that Rika is a dumb motherfucker. Looking gross, disgusting audio links. Now we know for a fact that Rika, the reason she links, what is it, Takano, the nurse, Chad nurse, and the people who killed her. She looks at them, says, those uniforms, they're the Yamano. I can't believe it. So, throughout all the murders where Rika was, stabbed and raped, and all the bad stuff happened to her, she couldn't, notice the uniforms
killed and
of the
eaten by
people who
crows.
fucking killed her.
I mean, she had her memories wiped at the end of her death. She couldn't remember her death, otherwise she'd know.
No, but
did
that's
it.
because...
Yeah, like sometimes she remembers, sometimes she doesn't. Like what?
it's like
They
there's
didn't really hit that too hard. Like apparently it is a hard rule that she does not remember who kills her when she dies. She remembers other things, just not that.
Yeah,
Well,
like
she-
they don't
all that
really
like when she was
make
trying
that
to get
very
away the
clear.
first time, she's like, well, I just need to get away so I can remember this for later. Like if I survive now, I'll remember it when I die later or something. Like
Why?
like I remember in episode like 13, like when she was trying to survive like she was trying to survive, like, oh, I won't remember it if I die now. But like they didn't really make it clear like when she would remember it.
I think the idea is like if it happens too close to her death, it's like considered part of the time when she dies, and so she can't remember it. It's probably explained better. It's probably explained better in the visual novels, which we should
Oh,
play.
I'm sure. Yeah. No. Any visual novel adaptation is gonna cut out a lot.
Okay, generally speaking, because I am seeding, and I am gonna like touch upon this after we finish. When we meet Chad, Frederica Bonsteel. Don't worry about now.
Queen.
What?
Who?
Burnsteel.
Don't worry.
We just met her.
Yeah, we just met her.
Don't worry
you
about it.
remember?
Yeah, we just met her.
You mean Nomura?
Who older Rika is?
Yes.
Oh.
She is called
Frederica
Bonsteel.
Why would you spoil that for us? Why would you do that? No need, Brian.
No, the show never tells you.
Well.
Okay, the reason we know she's
Frederica
Bonsteel is because of an audio drama CD released only in Japan. Who I just like read the translation of just before the fucking podcast.
Is this like deep lore shit? Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Well, then it's completely irrelevant to what we're talking about. Next point, move on.
Hold on. It's actually also a name you would know if you watched heard a little thing called Rumin Echo. Here's the spelling, by the way, so you guys can all look at it.
Burn Castle? I just call her Bonsteel.
Bernkastiel. It's like German sounding.
I'm gonna have my time travel rant later. Moving on, next arc.
Oh yeah. No. We're going like episode by episode, sort of. Episode 14.
It's the whole.
Takano's tragic backstory.
Truly.
She never got all the. She never got all the flags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
parents
tragic.
died.
Maybe it was
fucking boohoo, nigga. No one cares.
Maybe-
Cry harder.
You know, maybe it was maybe it was the massive lack of sleep and the and me losing consciousness randomly at for 5-second intervals, but I found that whole backstory very depressing, but in a way that I didn't feel for the character. Still, I was just I was sitting there, just like, oh man.
So did she get raped?
I don't think she did. Must have been everything but.
I mean, it sounded like they were just beating the fuck out of the children. Like it sounds
just,
like they
okay.
wanted to.
The wiki says, extreme sadistic violence. It doesn't mention anything sexual. So they were just beating the ever living shit out of them in increasingly cruel and horrible ways, but no sex.
I love this show's anti-adoption, anti-foster home agenda. I'm very, just.
Oh yeah, all the
Don't
foster parents kind of suck.
That's how a lot of foster parents in real life are, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And also the foster homes are terrible for children in the system. They're terrifying. Terrifying. They're terrifying for children who are not yet in the system. I was scared shitless of a foster home when I was a kid.
All I want to say is, all I want to say, I'm happy to know, in some weird, bizarre, backward way, we were all right. The nurse always got blown the fuck out constantly.
Yeah.
Because that's her origin story.
No need, bro. We brought it back. We were right all along. Yeah.
We were right all along. She just got blown the fuck out 10 years earlier.
We thought she turned the tables on us when we found out in episode 12, but no.
This all happened because she got blown the fuck out. This is what
She got blown the fuck out way too young. Oh yeah, and she gets struck by lightning? Question mark? Or is that just the tree?
The tree.
I mean, she's next.
Okay.
She's next to it.
She's like, God, answer me.
It's like that scene from Bruce Almighty.
Yes.
Smite me, Almighty Smiter!
You know, I love the
clip.
Takano.
Put like a smite clip of Almighty Storm. I heard that 20 times yesterday. Sean.
Thank you, Sean. I just want to say, I love the Takano origin story. Can be boiled down to, at some point she went to reddit.com r/atheism and was like, I'm gonna fight God. And then she stood in the middle of the rain and was like, God, strike me, and if you kill me, you win, bro. But if not, you're just gonna have to listen to me.
Her backstory is so because you feel bad for a bit, but it also doesn't justify anything she does. Like once she gets out of there, she has like a nice home and a dad and stuff. And she becomes a megalomaniacal villain who wants to be a god and commit genocide because the politicians didn't take her dad's research papers seriously.
But it's real. Okay, I guess since we're talking about, let's just address it.
What?
Let's just go in turn. What the fuck is your motivation again?
Darkest timeline. We should show that to Zach. Cause like this is what happens when you ignore the research papers. Kids.
It is. Someone will decide that they need to become God and kill an entire town of people. You gotta. This is what happens when you don't listen to the facts.
Okay, so I do actually want to hear the explanation you all summarize for yourselves. Sweeto, go. Why does he does anything again?
Wait, me?
What is Takano's motivation?
Yeah, we'll just go into you first.
Well, yeah. So she. I mean, it's just she wants to like prove her grandfather's her adoptive grandfather's research correctly, right? Like I think that's basically it, right? I can't really think of like more.
Raises paw. She does succeed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. She does. They do it, and they're like, okay, yeah, we don't really give a fuck about it now. Like, can we move on? And then she's like, no, but you don't. She's like, no, you don't understand. I need to kill this little girl so I can extra prove myself right. You don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's because they don't care, you know.
Yeah.
Look, that entire scene, because they're it happens in the same episode. Like that entire scene is like, oh, so the sickness is real. Cool. You're developing a cure. Cool. That's it. And they're like, I guess 3 years, bro.
They're like, yeah, we don't really need that biological weapon anymore. Like, you can put a pin in that. I like when that starts. Actually, just Adolf Hitler is in the room.
Yeah. Oh my God. I need a screenshot of that guy. I'll grab it real quick.
I think I've got one somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll put it on screen. But they're like, yes, you are right, and like, cool story, bro. But she's like, I need to kill 2,000 people.
Wait. Before
It's because they don't care, Anibra. They need to care. Otherwise, all that pain she's gone through, meaningless. They need to give a fuck.
What do you mean meaningless?
Okay, she finds a new scummy politician to partner up with. She's like, yeah, no, it's totally cool. Just like botch it and genocide the town, and we'll do it again in another town. No probs.
Hey, question.
My gal.
Just so you know, because we see the future. No one knows about the Hinamizawa syndrome. Like, she didn't get famous or get published. Like, what was the goal again?
Was that her goal? Did she want the whole world to know? No, I don't.
No,
think
she
so.
just wanted to be right. Tell her she's right.
She just wanted
Give
to
her
be
head
right.
pats. Tell her she's right.
Also,
Give her
can we
head
talk
pats.
about why is Takano dressed like a fucking Code Geass villain? Why is this her like?
She's
military.
She's got her villain attire. Like,
her villain attire.
Changes.
A little beret. I don't know if that's.
Dude, the fucking tea. Sips. People getting shot.
The little.
She gotta be styling, She knows. She's
gem.
got shit beaten out of her. She doesn't want to be crass. She wants to be hot. She's a savage.
The little green
nasty,
gem with the
bougie
kerchief.
ratchet.
I'm not gonna pretend I completely get why. Like, I want to prove my grandpa's research. I proved it, bros. Cool. I found a cure. Cool.
How about
and she's like, no, I need genocides.
She needs to feel legitimate, okay? They're not making her feel legitimate, so she has to make herself feel legitimate through genocide.
Yeah, Higurashi is really just an important lesson in why seeking validation from other people is wrong.
Yeah.
Yep. True facts.
Also God. Also, like, just don't challenge God, like, ever. Like, that'll just lead to horrible consequences. Be a good Christian boy. Did any of you see, I mentioned it in the voice chat, did any of you see the after scene in episode 15 where she meets Anyu?
This is-
Oh yeah, when she goes to the shrine and then like she
Yeah, she goes to
Hanyu
the
like
shrine,
tosses
throws
the
a
coin
coin.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the coin fucking ejects. Hanyu ejects the coin.
Hanyu ejects the
Fuck
coin,
you.
shows up. All the red eyes be like, no, your
And
will
they-
is
and they-
not.
And they said taking Ho's money was too easy, but
Takano has her wallet banned, blacklisted.
I mean, she's real good at sucking dick. Like this like a constant thing she does throughout Higurashi, which is really like bizarre and weird. Like that scene with the cameraman in the middle of the rain. She's like, "Yes, let's fuck," and I'm like,
She's a sexually active adult. Let her fuck.
she wants to kill the dudes.
No, she wants him to be her partner in everything, including genocide.
But
And
she,
he doesn't want
but
genocide.
no, she always decides to kill him though.
Yeah,
But, like,
always. That's literally
Even
a
if he's even if he's completely cooperative, she's like, yeah, sorry, I just gotta, this is like, gotta do it. It's kind of just business, nothing personnel.
Constant timeline. We can't break the rules, bro.
Oh, you know what I thought? Oh, they were gonna do as a twist. And like now that I think about it, it's like that wouldn't really go anywhere. That wouldn't have any points. Like the girl when she was a kid, like who helped make the plan to like break out of the kid punching bag house. I thought that chick grew up and became Nomura, not Tetsuya Nomura, the Nomura politician lady.
The silver haired chick. See, I thought something like that. I was like, oh, maybe that was the case, but nah, I don't know. I mean, they do kind of ignore the fact that like after she leaves that place, those children are still just being horribly abused.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it really cool how all the adults in Higurashi just ignore all the problems like throughout the entire show?
Yeah.
Until it's extremely convenient for the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that how real life works?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
sure?
just don't want to deal.
dude,
Yeah,
there's
no.
a-
In my experience, Neighbor, that's exactly how adults
No,
are. They don't actively work
this
on
is not
anything.
real life. This is a show about like super god, alien, demon girls and weird goat people. Okay, I'm specifically talking about Doctor. How do you spell his name?
Irie.
Irie.
Okay, Dr.
Irie.
Irie. Now we know that Dr. Irie knows for a fact about, the whole Hinamizawa syndrome. Cool. He knows that Satoko has the syndrome. Epic.
Yes.
He knows that Satoshi has the syndrome. Based. So, like, we see all of these episodes, and, he's just, like, sitting there being like, wow, this 15-year-old kid, is, like, real stressed, and he's, like, about to go insane, and he's, like, quitting his hobby, the baseball thing, to go to work so he can buy, like, a real, cool gift for his sister. And the doctor is just, like, sitting there be like, yes, quit your hobby, yes, become even more stressed, bro. And I'm like, you're a doctor. And you keep, because we keep seeing his monologues, he keeps, like, monologue, I want to just help them. Satoshi's so, poor or whatever. I'm like, you're a doctor. Just buy him the fucking toy.
Yeah, I mean, he literally could have just done that. And, like, no, don't worry about it, bro. I'll buy the toy for you.
Yeah, because we learn, because Satoshi, like, they go into extreme depths, but he loves baseball. He wishes he wasn't, like, so stressed because of his sister. He tells the doctor all of these details. The doctor knows if he keeps getting even more stressed, he'll go insane. For a fact. Does nothing. He's just like, oh yeah, sure, quit your job. Nice.
Nice.
Well, I think he wanted that to happen so he could have Satoko all to himself.
Yes.
I mean from the mind
powers.
of from a like-minded individual, Jelly can certainly.
I'd do
See
the same thing.
prospect.
Listen, if Satoshi is comatose, that means that he's not watching over his sister, and she's more susceptible to grooming.
Can we talk for a second about Satoshi and how much he gets cocked throughout the show?
Yeah, he has a very girly voice.
Yeah, I love loose ends at the end of a season. I love that. Hey, remember the kid that's been in the fucking basement for like fucking 5 years?
I love that they kept
there.
they kept the bear for him. Like the bear has just been there, propped
How
up
often
in the
do they
fucking.
dust that thing?
It was very thoughtful of them.
Oh. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
You know, I just want to say, wait a sec. Oh my fucking god. So Satoko spent the entire, first years of Higurashi. My brother abandoned me. He doesn't love me. They never thought to give her the fucking bear.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been, like, nice. I don't know. It would have been nice if they'd, like, given Satoko some kind of inclination. Like, hey, he didn't abandon you. He's just gone for a little while. I don't know, something. Like the doctor knows that she's going to be stressed out about that. And that's not what he wants. He doesn't want her to be stressed out.
So many logical
He doesn't want Satoko to be
potential.
stressed out either. Like, he just sits around and be like, okay, I need to, like, the Yamano are just like the ultimate plot device. They can kill people, delete records, change whatever the fuck they need to. But, bro, they can, like, solve family problems. They can, like, do anything about, like, her thug, what is it called? What the fuck is it? Uncle? They're just, like,
Uncle.
yeah. They can just do anything about that. Oh, he walks to the nurse, be like, hey, delete the evidence that Satoko, pushed her parents off of the fucking cliff. Our nurse is like, sure, done. He's like, he doesn't even, like, in his fucking brain be like, oh, can we, like, do something about, her uncle or her aunt? Isn't that, like, super easy? No, she needs to be stressed, bro. This, like, family matters. We can't do anything about it. Our hands are tied. We can kill people.
No, wasn't there a justification? Yes. No, because in that, like, timeline or whatever, they're like, oh, we can mobilize the Yamaino, but we have to, like...
No, earlier.
It'll be, no, he's like, we could do that, but, like, we can't, because it'll be, like, too much of a scene. Like, what are we gonna sick an army on this guy in his house and just kill him? No.
Didn't they literally do that? Like, don't forget, Dr. Irai did kill a dude. Irie did kill a dude,
Who did he kill?
The fucking construction worker. Oh my god, don't tell me you fucking forgot.
The construction work. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, do you remember?
With the pickaxe?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Was that under his orders though? That was.
No. Okay,
well,
no, that was.
Wasn't it? It was all the workers though, right?
Yeah, it was still them. That was.
I thought it was. I thought it was implied that Takano induced them with that stuff, like inoculated them with the virus.
Oh yeah. Oh,
because she was being all sly, like, oh wow, that's really unfortunate that happened.
Rido, being sly is too much. She literally laughed maniacally in front of him. He did not fucking catch on. She did not fucking catch on. Okay, here's the scene.
Oh wait, we didn't.
A day before, he's like, we need a live specimen. But that's immoral. She snickers, haha. She walks out. Next day, shows up with a dude, just like, he has the Hinizawa syndrome, bro, and he's also a murderer. So it's
just like the words leave his mouth, and he's like, it's not even like he didn't even think for a second before he said that. It's like, oh wait, maybe just planting that idea in her head was really bad. Maybe I shouldn't have just said those words.
Maybe
it's like, wait a minute.
He just thought Takano likes LARPing as a villain. It's just like,
LARPing
as a villain again.
Sito, I agree with you. When she showed up literally the next fucking day with a dude who just happened to have a level 5 syndrome. Out of fucking nowhere.
Strapped to a table, just like screaming and spurging out and foaming at the mouth, covered in blood.
And they all had his records. Oh, he's a criminal. It's okay if we dissect him.
Just like, yeah, go ahead, Irie. And then I love when she's talking to the politicians, and then like when they set the institute up, they're like, oh yeah, we need someone else, like a doctor, someone to head this. And then she's like, no, it should be me. He's like, no, it's fine. Just pick like a total pushover, and it'll all go just fine. And Irie is literally just like...
does. They were fucking right. He's an absolute tool.
Irie is just like, no, that's an ethics violation. Like, no, like, Mrs., secret government agent operative to make potential bioweapon with me. No, we can't violate human rights. No. How can you
She
do
should have
this?
just said, idiot, you're a pedophile. Shut the fuck up.
Oh boy.
Yes, and
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 You have no right to talk about ethics. Just your paraphilia is very unethical.
like I'm just saying that the quote there are two powers in the show called the Sunozaki family and the fucking Yamano. They're like level of influence and like just power in the show just fluctuates between an episode and another fucking episode.
they are
at one episode. Yeah.
they are the true demon hive mind of the show, no need. But we thought it was a demon hive mind. No, it's just a great organized crime.
Dude, in some episodes, we can hide dead bodies. We can kill people. We can make people quote unquote disappear. That's fine. In some other episodes, a domestic dispute, we can't do shit about that. That's too complicated, bro.
Well, some say the PTA is always the mightiest organization to fight against. That's hard to win. Hard to win against society.
I hope you all, carve the scene when Rika and Mion sitting in a fucking bench in their giant lavish houses because they're both rich people eating ice cream. Rika looks at Mion. Satoshi and Satoko are our friends, We should help them. Mion just shakes head. No, we can't. Rika is like, nods. Yup.
Oh yeah, we get
Helping
in
people
episode
friends.
16 we get the no, not 16. Yeah, 16 we get the full backstory of the dam situation.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't mention this last episode. Oh yeah, Satoko does kill her parents. Cool.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Cool.
I confirm.
yeah,
Based.
yeah, no one seems to really care.
Well, it was
Uh,
an
just kinda
accident.
sweep it
It
under
was
the rug.
it was the stress, bro.
Oh, her parents
It
want to
was
make the dam a
trauma,
thing, and
bro.
then Satoko's like, no, I don't want dam. Mom, Dad.
Oh, and
why?"
as we know,
So-
as we've established in season 1, Sachiko is great at pushing. Like when she
Yeah.
pushes someone, and if there is a bridge in the vicinity, her power, her strength, just like 10x.
Two adults
Sa-
she took down an entire fucking
Satoko's just like looking at her parents like falling off the cliff, and she goes like, "Damn."
She
Baba
goes,
boy.
"Long live the king."
Satoko, help us!
By the way, it's extremely bizarre and weird because like we mentioned, the whole Satoko, no one helps because they're all retarded for whatever reason. Like the reason they wanted the dam is because money. Like he says
Yeah.
it out loud
Just
to the
a
Sunozaki.
payout.
Did you know that most people here are fucking poor? They're just like, no, bro, and they just, oh no, the dam is bad because we want poverty. That's nice.
No.
Yeah, why
I mean-
do they not want the dam? I forget the exact
Because
reason. It's just
like
like,
it dams up the river, their water supply.
that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, that's because they
Because
all don't
it-
they all have to like relocate? Isn't that part
Yeah.
of like doesn't it just
Oh,
Yeah,
ruin
that's
the
literally
town?
it. They have to
So they're
remove-
just
Like,
like,
that's-
yeah.
They all have to move.
It is pretty
So the-
critical.
Oh, so the pro dam people are just like, yeah, just we'll take the money and fuck off.
Yeah, because they're
And
poor.
then- And the anti-Dan
Makes
people are like, no, I don't want to move. I like my lavish house in the middle of the hill.
Yes.
Fuck off.
My oligarchy. Not oligarchy.
Which
My mafia.
couldn't the richer people just be like, okay, we'll just move our house to the hills where the water level doesn't matter?
Couldn't the richer people also just be like, hey, you guys want money? Well, maybe we can give you some economic assistance.
Yeah,
if
literally
you-
just do that.
You want money? Have money, bitch.
Because the old grandmas are fucking old fogey. I hate old people in power. They need to die.
Okay, but the old people. Oh my fuck. Because later, before Keiichi moves in, we see that whole fucking scene with her and Mion and and the old people. Oh, the new generation. Is like new breath. We need new life in the village. We need to move on. And I'm like, where was all of this back when the dam war or whatever?
Well, that was like her like being like, oh, maybe I can come to my senses about this. Like that was the grandmother developing as a character. That was her growing. That you saw actual character development right there.
You know, after being threatened by a 12-year-old, your head split open.
Yes!
A lot of people usually do develop character.
Dude,
You're gonna start developing
yes.
character real fast.
This teenager will try to kill me, and my granddaughter is down for it. Fuck. Yes, I better develop as an individual.
Okay, they make this entire charade about how the Sunozakis cannot help the Hojos, Satoko or whatever, because, they have feuds or whatever. But then Keiichi, some random 13-year-olds who, moved in, 2 months ago, is like, no, you are gonna help Satoko. And the gram is like, yes, marry my daughter. Please fuck her.
Yeah.
No, her granddaughter. Her daughter is a fully grown woman.
Okay, the other one. The other green-haired one.
But also, that would be cool too,
Yeah, that would be cool too.
I will only help the Hojos if you fuck my daughter. And he's like, what? And
I
the
like
out
how
comes out.
They
Leon and
keep
Shion's
talking
mom.
about the Hojos as if it's plural when it's just fucking Satoko.
Pretty
The
much
uncle's
seems
gone
like
most of the time, except for a couple of
parents
wolves.
dead, aunt dead, uncle gone most
It's
of the time.
just
It's
Satoko.
just Satoshi
And
gone.
she's
It's
a
just Satoko.
5-year-old. And she's a fucking 5-year-old.
Isn't she 8?
Listen, guys, have you
you
never
go down
watched
in age
Naruto?
each
Everyone knows
time,
that
you don't need
bullying
to-
children is a town's favorite pastime.
What did you say? What did you say, Kajoro?
I'm saying, is Satoko 7 or 8? You reduce everyone's
No,
age
no, no, no,
each
no.
episode of this cast.
No, no, no,
you
no.
know,
No, I don't reduce. I don't reduce. When I talk
I
about
just
when I
reuse
talk-
and recycle.
Yes. No, Kajoro, I'm talking when Satoshi was dead, aka a year or two ago. Because in Higurashi, she's 8.
Right. The
Yeah, you see?
and the damn times.
Yeah, in the
Yes.
damn times. She's not 8. She's
Those
10,
damn
yeah.
times.
Damn, she be looking like that?
It's weird. Keiichi just solves every problem by being a weird 12-year-old, even though my traditions or whatever, cool.
No, it's just it's
Yeah.
it's
Listen,
it's
no
my
tradition can
it's
beat
my
Shunyism.
traditions, and they're like, but I like your spunk.
They do weirdly suck Keiichi off in certain arcs of the show, especially Rika near the end. Oh, he's the one who's gonna change fate.
No,
How?
he's
Literally how?
because he's like an outsider, and he runs his mouth.
What do you mean
He's
an
got that-
outsider?
He's got that Dunning-Kruger effect confidence,
He's just so retarded he can't lose.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay, I guess time travel bros, is it time?
Oh boy. Oh wait, did we miss anything?
Hey, remember? So it's established, I think. I might be getting my wires crossed that Hanyu is the one that gave Rika her time looping abilities.
Yes.
So Hanyu is in control. Hanyu, what the fuck are you doing? Give her the ability to remember who kills her.
I mean, I think they
What
do
is
a pretty
wrong with
good.
you?
They do a pretty good job of establishing that Hanyu's mentally handicapped.
A useless cunt? Yeah. Yeah! A fucking useless fucking being. God damn. It's like, at some point, it's like, you know what, Rika? I'm just gonna take your powers away. We've been doing this for 50 years. This ain't working. You could just die. It's fine. We don't need to keep doing this.
she goes full of Ryuk from Death Note. She's like, this is boring now. No more.
It's like, at some point, why didn't Rika just Hanyu, I don't want to do this anymore. Stop making me loop. I don't want to do this anymore. Just let me die.
Then you wouldn't have a show.
Okay. There is weird shit related to why, but whatever. Okay, the time travel rules, to put them lightly, are stupid loose because, hey, remember how Rika and Hanyu, emphasis and Hanyu, when they jump back, Hanyu goes back slightly earlier by a couple of days, maybe hours. That's fine. Did you guys notice in the last arc that Hanyu and Rika jumped back 9 years ago instead of the 2 weeks they put the limit on?
Yeah, I thought they said that they
Yeah, they
couldn't
show
go back
them-
any further.
They show the
Yeah,
two
this-
of them meeting Oishi as a young man.
Isn't it based,
in like a
isn't it-
field.
Was that?
I
I don't
feel
know.
in the last one-
Was that Oishi? I thought that was Keiichi's dad.
No, it is
Oh no,
Keiichi's
that was
dad.
Keiichi's dad. What am I saying?
The dude with the camera is Keiichi's dad, which he
Yeah,
is
yeah.
canonically a pedophile. No, a lolly artist. Yeah, he's a lolly
Oh yeah,
artist
they
with...
do say
Wait,
that.
and I quote, here's the quote, pedophilic tendencies.
Hold on, are we sure that that was a recent loop? Wasn't that like one of their first loops?
Yeah, I thought
No,
that was
this-
just like a flashback. I didn't think that was like
No,
the
no,
one
no,
where
no, no,
Hanyu
no,
is
because-
physically in the world.
No, because they keep talking about this time, we're gonna change fate. I feel real good about this time, right, Hanyu? Yes, also, Hanyu is real. Like, she's real.
In that
People
one,
can see
yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, people can see
Yeah,
her.
here's my shitty bullshit reason is that because Hanyu has given herself a physical form, she's put all her juice into this one. This one's like this is that's why it's the last
Oh.
time. 'Cause she sent them back 9 years instead of the 2
Oh,
weeks.
is that your
She
argument?
she fucking-
Raise this bar.
Are you
Hanyu
sure?
doesn't
I feel
remember.
like
Hanyu doesn't remember Takano. Oh, fuck!
Listen.
Okay, no, Neva, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you're not. I feel like you guys are misunderstanding. That was not. They didn't go back 9 years. That's just a different loop.
Yeah,
No,
it's
they
just a
saw her.
flashback.
Hanyu is visible.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
let me
was
find
before.
out.
That was when
that
she-
was like way back.
Well, but that was when they decided to be born, and that is the new loop. But they don't have memories then, because like obviously, like when they go into that world, they obviously had to exist and be born beforehand, right? Like it's not like they just start existing like in the
It is
time that
kind
the
of
show
weird
takes
to like
place.
make
It's
yourself
just that like
exist just like in that 2 weeks.
yeah, it's just like a poorly explained part of the show. Like, it's just not-
So,
Dude,
but
You know,
Yeah, go-
Keiichi and the gang act like they don't know who Hanyu is when they're older. So didn't Hanyu grow up with Rika? So wouldn't they know who Hanyu is?
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
well,
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm saying I
well, I
don't
mean,
think that that's
Keiichi
the
wasn't
same
always there
world.
though, so like.
Well, but the girls were.
Yeah, dude, I don't fucking know. Dude,
That's why I'm
you
just
can't
making the
you
argument
can't
that I
you,
don't think they're the same loop.
So,
I think
I mean,
those are
they're-
2 different loops.
What?
No,
I mean
no,
it's the
okay,
same.
okay,
It's the same
okay.
loop. The show's just really bad at plot
Okay, not
continuity.
that, not that. No. Guys, it's just hold on for a minute. Let's just... Rika, what's her entire, fucking retarded bullshit reason for not doing anything? Oh, I'm depressed. I'm sad. I can't do anything. In the flashbacks we see, where her and Hanyu is real. They keep giving these
Looking
speeches.
at it right now.
Yeah, they keep giving speeches about this time we're gonna defeat fate. I feel real good about this time. Right, Hanyu? We're gonna finally do it. We have all the pieces. I'm saying they looped 9 years and they didn't remember Takano. Somehow, throughout all the years living in Hinazawa, fucking Hanyu never remember Takano until like that one specific moment.
Are you sure?
No, but they only find out that it's Takano in that one timeline that we see, right?
Yes. Wow, isn't it really cool how Hanyu has been living in Hinazawa for 8 years, but never bothered to remember who the fuck Takano was? That's really cool. I love, it's such...
You know what might help?
Yes.
No need, bruh. What if we just played all the Higurashi games so we could get the true, full, uncut story? Big, beefy, raw, just the way you want it.
Cito, I have went to the wikis. Apparently, it's not explained even there.
I mean, how do you know you haven't played it, no need, bruh?
No,
You should play
it literally
find out.
says so. It literally says so. Oh, it's all left vague and mysterious on what does it all mean or how does it all work.
Listen, no need, bruh.
No,
Video
straight up. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. It's the power of
No,
belief.
I believe
It
you.
is the power of belief. Literally, when Hanyu believes hardcore enough that she wants to quote unquote be real, she just is real.
Yeah, no, I believe it. She's a god after all. They don't follow normal people. It's just like it's like Umineko witch bullshit. Okay, I understand.
Like
I just want to play the game. Play the game with me, Nibra.
under normal circumstances, like obviously like it's kind of fun like picking this stuff. I was like, oh, it's kind of nitpicky. Like, oh, let's focus on like the subtext or like the greater like message of the show or whatever, blah blah blah. But like Higurashi is so text heavy. It is so heavy on like what's happening, what's actually happening, what's gonna happen next. And it's not. There's not that much.
Oh my
going
fucking
on,
god!
like,
Oh my
on the
fucking god! Rika
subtext
lets
level.
Satoshi dies in every loop.
Yeah, why does Rika care about Satoshi?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it?
get
No,
blown
she
the
says
fuck
it's
out,
her
Satoshi.
friend. She says it in the show. She talks about how Satoshi is her friend.
But she doesn't
and how-
know. She doesn't know about where Satoshi
They don't.
goes.
They don't know. They
No,
don't know.
it's the one
They
where
just
she
don't
knows.
know.
Yeah, Rick could be like, I've been alive for 100 years. I don't know
Dude,
shit, bro.
dude, she okay. This whole does Rika know? Does Rika doesn't know? Hey guys, don't you remember the card shop scene where she points out where everyone is gonna sit? Which card are they gonna play? Rika, in her hundreds of years of living, bothered to remember that, but didn't bother to remember to save Satoshi. That wasn't on the docket.
Yeah, saving Satoshi, just doesn't have time for that. That's a lot of work,
There's a
That
lot of.
boy, he trouble.
There's so many like logical, potentially meaningful character interactions that just don't happen in so many of these. It's hard
just-
to ignore.
Yep.
Oh, she sits and plays cards and remembers every card that's been
And
played
says
in an
Nipa.
entire game. Yes. And yet she doesn't remember and says
Well,
Nipa.
That's
Yeah.
that's something that they learn and remember like in their lives in a single timeline, right? Like that's not something that carries over. The card thing is like a gag that they've like learned by playing with each other a bunch.
No, in the card
That's how
shop.
they know it.
No, in that
Th-
one
this-
in the card
Oh,
shop.
oh,
in
you
that
mean
one,
you mean like when they decide what game to play?
No, no.
Yeah,
in
no.
the-
Rika
okay, yeah, in
like
the card
predicts
shop.
the entire scenario.
In the card,
Yeah.
yes.
And
Yeah,
then-
Rika just sits Keiichi. Hey, this is gonna happen. This is gonna
Yes,
happen.
I
Here's what's
recall.
gonna be played. Yeah, does all
And
of
then
that.
Keiichi changes it. And
Yeah,
then
that
he gives
happened
the doll
in the
to-
first half of the season.
Yeah, he gives
Yeah,
the doll
exactly.
to Neon instead.
Yeah,
And she's like,
But what I'm saying
"What?"
is, she doesn't remember to save Satoshi in any of them. She doesn't remember to help him in any of them.
Listen, Anitra, do you want Satoko to have personal development or not?
I don't want Satoko to get blown the fuck out in every arc for no reason. She lets her parents
Satoko
die.
just gets-
Oh my fucking god, Rika lets her parents die in every arc.
Satoko,
Yeah, she did. She did be doing
I mean,
that.
isn't
she
it-
did be doing that.
Listen, who would you rather live with? Your parents or your hot lolly girlfriend?
Rika
Satoko.
remembers. Oh my fucking god. We know she remembers Satoko because she says, I'm gonna save Satoko this time. Doctor, use my blood. And then she's like, but my parents, you get to die, bro. It's fine.
Listen, she just loves her girlfriend more than she loves her parents, and IMO based.
Like, am I insane?
No.
Yes.
no,
Yes.
Oh yeah, Satoko has like 3 moods in every arc. It's either she's being fucking tortured and blown the fuck out and crying. She's like knocked out cold and is like semi like damsel in distress, or she's
Oh my god, she lets her parents die. I didn't think
Yep.
of that. I did not think of that she just lets her parents die every single
yeah,
time.
that one arc where we see her mom for the
Listen.
first time and mom's flipping out. She's like, "What are you doing? Were you taking this fucking doctor guy's taking my daughter's blood for some genocide disease? What is
Dude, this is all
happening
about
here?"
women.
She's like,
This is all about women. The nurse killed Satoko's, Rika's parents because they were too autistic, because the wife was too retarded, too much of a woman.
Listen, Anitra. Rika's no John Egbert. She doesn't give 2 fucks about her parents.
Oh my god. No, John Egbert doesn't give... Oh, no, this is the... No, too much autism, no.
yeah, just saying the name. Just like stop.
I like this, Anitra. I like it when you're triggered.
She saves Akasaka's wife. She didn't save her parents.
Wait.
Or Satoshi. or anyone. She just saves the wife. That's all she does in the past. That's her only fucking contribution.
Well, she doesn't directly, like, she's like, hey, you should go, she, like, is vague, and, like, you know, hey, if you don't go back, you'll regret it, you'll have regrets.
I'm looking at
But, like, what's she gonna say to her parents? What's she gonna say to her parents? Mom, let me get my blood taken, otherwise
How
you'll
about
die.
She begs, be like, dude, Oyashiro-sama told me if you do this, Mom, you're gonna get blown the fuck out. Just don't do it, Mom. Don't be retarded. But no, Rika is just chill with it. Rika's just super chill.
Yeah, I'm sure her mom would have bought the whole Oyashiro-sama stuff.
Yeah.
Right away, probably.
No, because we got this retarded fucking... God damn it. You're bringing the anger back, Onibra. You know, I've been really invested in the show. I've been watching the new season. And you're bringing the anger back.
The more I think about it, the more I just want to shoot myself.
The more it falls apart.
It gets more retarded and more like bizarre the more you think about it.
It like branches out and grows like as you focus your mind on it.
Okay, like
it mutates.
Okay, I have a thesis.
Yeah, you like that, Cecil? Yeah.
Yes.
I have a thesis statement at the end of this, but let's just move on. I don't want to like lose my mind yet.
No, do it.
No, lose it. Just lose it.
Okay, my main
Do it and then we'll
problem.
get to the last few episodes.
Okay, my main problem with the time travel in Higurashi is that shit just happens. Because it happens, there is no rhyme or reason. Like, whether characters believe Rika or don't believe Rika, or whether Rika, like, is retarded or not, is like just dependent on which episode are we watching. Because sometimes, I'm gonna save everyone. I'm so determined. And sometimes she's like, I did this for 100 years and I still haven't won. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You're just a dumbass.
I mean, no need, bro. You can't... Look at the mechanics here. You can't underestimate the RNG, the randomness, the luck.
Dude, that's the problem.
This is true. There could even be a universe where Rika comes to and she's already blown the fuck out. That could happen.
Yeah.
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 Oh boy, I know what you're talking. Nope, not yet. Not yet. No. There's enough autism in this season. We do not need to talk about episode 14. Not yet.
God damn.
Oh, this is a great.
They fucking, they Power Ranger group up for one last hoorah. They got fucking Human Hanyu, who I would argue is even more useless than Ghost Hanyu.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, literally.
She does, but she's
she
so
forgets the main antagonist for 8 years. She just forgets the main antagonist.
But guys, she's really good at making a scary voice on a microphone. So she's good.
She is. She should do the next War of the Worlds. It'll be Kino.
Yeah, so they have a, an all-out war against trained military personnel and win somehow.
She should make announcer packs.
Power of Friendship, my dude, Reno.
Oh yeah. They go for... That's another thing. This fucking show, across 2 seasons, goes from supernatural murder mystery to aliens? Alien parasites, question mark, to forget that.
It was from the beginning. From the beginning, you knew the aliens thing was just like
it was
fake
a ruse.
code,
it was like a dumb
Oh
explanation.
no.
Yes, no need, bro. Okay, no.
Yeah, no need, bro. They found it in Takano's scrapbook, and they're like, oh yeah, that's what it is. That's it, right? I'm like, no.
Oh.
No.
Lads,
no, but
lads,
that was just like a lot, because they're like, oh, obviously it wouldn't actually be aliens if they like why would they need to fill the thing in with concrete if it was aliens?
Lads, I just want to say something.
And then,
are you ready for this?
Wait, I wasn't done. So it goes from that. It goes from supernatural murder mystery to like action heist, Metal Gear Solid, guerrilla warfare.
The Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. Power Rangers, codename Kids Next Door.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, about this whole, they go from it's a curse, no, it's aliens, no, it's a parasite. Demons are real. Like, the backstory of Hanyu, she is a demon. The demon, quote-unquote, war that happened in the past is real. It's not the sickness of
canon.
Hinamizawa syndrome. There was actual demons in there, and they had a big war in there. That is the backstory of Hanyu.
Okay, I mean, does any of this get
I'm gonna grab
covered in the
water real quick.
OVAs? Like, are you just what's in the OVAs, dude? Does anyone know? Or
I know.
Fan service.
Yeah, fan service.
Fan
Okay,
service.
okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Okay,
There's
so
one set
Yes,
of
we
OVAs that apparently take place immediately after the story, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. So it's basically not.
I mean,
Is that the
nothing
one
changes.
with
I
Rika?
just, I just wouldn't want to like.
Is that
I just
the one
wouldn't want
with
to like
Rika in the
spoil
sexy
this
dress on
part
the
of the.
cover?
I just wouldn't want to spoil anything future or something that even happens in Go. If like
okay,
we're just
okay,
talking
okay.
about things
I'm
that
gonna
happen.
clarify.
I mean, we're just
I'm
talking
gonna
about things that
clarify.
happen in this season, right?
Yeah, okay, no, I'm gonna clarify. The whole thing I just mentioned about there was an actual demon war. Apparently, it was both a parasite and a demon god alien thing. They're all canon, by the way. They're all real. All the fucking lunatic backstories are all true at the same time, somehow.
Canon in the sense that there are two different interpretations that simultaneously exist.
No, there were real demons fighting the real humans, and that's the backstory. And there was the parasite. That's a whole other thing. And the demons are like pseudo aliens from another dimension planet. So they're all real.
You know,
They're all
if you just
yes.
like honestly, just cut the word alien and another planet and another dimension, and I accept it.
No,
Yeah.
that is a part of it. That is a
Just
real
be
part of
like,
it.
there is a parasite. We discovered a new disease. Like, okay,
Nope.
fine.
Demons are real.
Don't use
Demons-
the A word. Do not. Do not.
Okay,
bring
Hanyu's
it
horns
into this.
in the show are horns because she is a demon.
And everyone just ignores the horns. Can other people
Yes.
see the horns?
They,
Well, I was
forgot
thinking
about
about that. I was like, there must be some. That must be like the justification is that just like nobody can see it, right? Well, I mean,
okay.
there also
Yeah, I
there's
was like,
also there's
only
also the
Rika
thing with
can see
like
the horns.
with like the gun or like. I mean, I guess there are probably various
surely.
reasons why people just ignore. Oh, those quirky kids. Oh, the one's wearing the dress. One has horns. You know, it's like
it's
One
it's
carries
never,
a gun for show. Yeah.
It's never okay. It's never people. Apparently, people do see them. Like, people are able to see the horns, but I guess the theory is there is just decorations or some bullshit. But in the DVDs of Higurashi, there are extra scenes where apparently normal people cannot see the horns, but the gang can see the horns.
It's because of the power of friendship that he brought.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
come on,
readers, just so
come
you
on.
know, this whole alien demon, its real backstory is in another game, not the Higurashi game, in a weird prologue, spin-off game.
All right.
Yes.
Which one?
based
It's some-
based
it's
visual
some long-
novels.
Yeah, it's a based visual novel. It's some long name. I'm gonna send it to you later. But yes, just so the audience knows, the aliens are real and the demons are real and the parasite is also real.
You know, I saw the Type Moon logo in the end credits a couple times. I wonder what their involvement in. I wonder in Higurashi was, or if they were involved in the original in some
It's
way.
all makes sense now.
Their logo was in there. You said.
I mean, they just said like in the ED credits you see the name Type Moon, like in like a majority of the episodes. Maybe they
Let
helped
me-
with the publishing.
Maybe, perhaps. I'll take
like-
I'll take a crack at it.
I'm just typing Type Moon Higurashi. It's like because if even
This
a
is
few
the
drops
best
of
time
their
of my life.
autism made it in here, all of this makes sense.
Like I was fuming.
This is-
Like this podcast is just my venting session because I was thinking all of these thoughts while watching.
This is great. This is the best. This is the best time.
Oh, so wait.
Oh,
I
I
guess
found it.
somebody said it's because the teacher from Higurashi is a parody of Ciel, and that's from like that. So they got permission from
Ciel
Type
from
Moon.
Tsukihime, yeah. Oh my god, she does look exactly like a lot like Ciel, yeah. Huh.
Oh, and I guess the. Okay, yeah, I guess yeah. There's they got like permission from Type Moon to use some stuff,
Wow,
so they get
just for
credited.
that, just for that.
Yeah,
They
what
slapped the
a
logo
weird, quirky. It's probably.
everywhere.
I imagine somebody who like worked there, or like maybe even Chiaki Kon herself was like, just really fucking loved, that, and like I just want to throw that in there. I needed some sort of reference to cram in there. Who knows? That's a fun little bit of information though.
Raise his paw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I go? Jelly, you mentioned something
Oh
about...
my god, they have the same voice actress. They have the same
God
voice
damn it.
actress. Sorry.
I even raised my paw, goddammit, Kajura.
Sorry.
Okay, Jelly, you mentioned... I put a reminder. You mentioned something about Satoko, like, going to the... why she went to the hospital and how that doesn't make sense. You said you had a big rant you wanted to say about that.
Oh! Okay. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Okay, so now that we're all caught up in season 2, we know that no one died in Hinamizawa because of the syndrome. They died because they got gassed. They rounded everyone up, they put them in close spaces, and they gassed them. So why the fuck did they leave Satoko alive? They found her, they were going to kill her anyways. Like, oh no, she's a survivor.
No, because...
What? No!
No, because...
Well, they wanted to kill them all
knew.
because it wasn't that they were gonna die if like if Rika died. It was that they were going to go crazy and do a bunch of bad shit. If that was like
they let Sachiko live because they find her later and they're like, wait, wasn't she the one that they were medicating and using the suppressant cure thing that they were developing on her? She was Irie's patient. Check up on her before you kill her.
Was that explicitly stated?
It's
Or
not
is
explicitly
No, I don't
stated.
think- I
That
don't
is
think
just
it
me piecing it together.
just spitballing here.
Things being
I just wanna
explicitly
say- I just
stated
wanna
in
say, by the
Higurashi,
way-
you're dreaming.
Satoko saw like corpses, mountains of corpses being dead. How the fuck did they know she... Okay, no, fuck that. We see people trying to run away from the school, being gassed and getting shot on sight. Why did they leave Satoko? Yeah, we see them getting shot.
they should have just shot her.
Yeah, exactly.
They were going to kill her anyways because they never mentioned in the narrative okay, we're not going to kill Satoko, but everyone else.
No, because in that timeline, when they see Sachiko, they see her after they've already killed everyone else.
This was minutes after. This was minutes
They
after
were-
Was it
okay,
minutes?
they
It
were
was like way later in the night. They had everyone piled
Dude.
up and like...
Dude, they chase people into the mountains to kill them.
Yes,
I'm
and
saying is there's no reason why they should kill
Yeah.
Satoko.
yeah, I mean, I think it was just again like it's just part of the. It's just like for the effect. Like they're not really thinking about the consequences of what they're writing in there. Like it's like I mean there are plenty of like endings in other arcs that are absolutely retarded. That it's only there just to like just for shock value, just to have you be like, oh whoa, it's crazy that happened. Like just thinking about like when the Shion's like under the bed. In the hospital and then jumps out. It's like, wait, so how did again there's a bunch of shit like that and it's
That is never explained.
And like I'm fine with that if it all sort of kind of pieces together for the greater story or narrative or like message or whatever. But I think the ending of season 2 wasn't as satisfying as the ending of season 1. The fucking fight on the rooftop with
yeah, I think that was the pinnacle of the
and
series. Like I don't think it
think they
rose
topped
above that.
Dude, I felt emotions during that fucking kooky scenes at the top of the rooftop with the bomb and the sword and the traps, and I'm like, damn, they're all working together. This is based. But now I'm like, now I'm way more concerned about all the retarded bullshit and the time travel and how it doesn't make any sense.
Oh yeah, speaking of the end of season 2, the last couple episodes when the lots of guerrilla warfare later. Oh, also, speaking of retardation, how the fuck did the thing in the Sonozaki hideout thing work where they it was like, oh, we've got Shion and give us Rika, and then Rika goes and then Kung Fu Master Akasaka shows up and just fucking blows everyone the fuck out. And all those guys who stayed at the gate and the captain commander guy. What was his name?
Ohonagi.
Okonagi, yeah. All of those guys are conveniently the ones who are not armed at all.
Yeah, no guns.
Let's-
No guns. Just
And
these
then
hands.
and then Keiichi and the whole gang make it out because Shion and fuck, what's her bodyguard's name? Butler man.
Gendo Ikari.
Yeah, Gendo
Yes,
Ikari.
him and she and Gendo Ikari like were faking it, and then they just machine gunned those guys down. Not machine gun, Kalashnikov. Shout out to the based Yamaino commander guy who's just like he hears in his radio. You guys remember that meme clip, like the guy gets the phone call and he's like, "So no head, huh?" And he smashes his phone and his skateboard in half. That's him, but with this ops. It's like, oh, so they're sending over the elite squad against us. Well, shit. And like Takano's like spurging out. She's like, no, we gotta finish them. We gotta finish the op. And she's like, bitch, we lost. What do you? Stop embarrassing yourself.
I just want to say, Rika was in front of them. Pull gun, shoot Rika. They will just win right then and there. Everyone will just go insane, and they will just win.
Yeah, she had a win right there, and she blew
Yeah.
it.
Oh, and the captain guy wants to recruit Mion, and when Mion goes like who is your leader? Let me introduce my squad, our school club. We've got the magician of words, Keiichi.
Yeah. Remember that thing that everyone calls Kiichi, the magician of words? We've been hearing that all 2 seasons.
I just really.
She's gonna take
Guys,
you
I just really
home.
like the AU idea where they win this, not by her, not by that, but by Keiichi tapping into each man's inner pedophile. I like that AU.
See, that was so much
shouldn't be
more
villain.
based than them going full Metal Gear. There's like bazookas and snipers and fucking bulletproof car windshields.
Yeah.
I just want to point out
Yep.
about Akasaka. I'm sorry, Rita. This I'm gonna let you go. Akasaka.
I don't know.
We see him in the previous timeline. He shows up and he's like, Rika, I remember you saved my wife. Cool. But even though I know you're gonna die in the next week, I'm gonna go fuck my wife in the hot spring. But now, in this timeline, he just remembers, oh, she is gonna die in this week. I guess I'll save her, bro.
No,
That's
they
the
make but in this arc they make the master plan. They tell everyone. They get Oishi on board.
Yeah, but Akasaka
got the
showed
whole
up to
squad.
village. Okay, we saw Akasaka twice in season 2. He first showed up to say thank you to Rika and have sex with his wife in the spa, which I assume his hot wife. But then, in this other timeline, he showed up to actually save Rika.
Oh yeah, and there are a couple of scenes with Kung Fu Master Akasaka and a few other characters where their head is so small and their shoulders are fucking huge. Do you remember that, Rito?
Yeah.
It was
No,
very good.
season 2 is the worst looking season. All the characters are constantly like morphing body portions, and like they can't consistently
There's a
draw
lot of more
anything for shit.
inconsistencies.
Like,
No, that's just the franchise, Rito. That is.
I mean,
just
the whole show
franchise.
is like that, but like it's a lot worse in the second season. Yeah,
Okay, are you memeing or are you for real?
I'm for real. No, I'm for real.
I think they're way
I
more
think the first season, for the most part, looked better, and I think they had more competent animators on the first season.
It's because you like the wacky faces, isn't it? Those good old wacky faces.
I mean, some of them are jank as fuck, but like that's more entertaining than just like, oh god, they really fudged the dimensions on this body. Like they really didn't know what they were drawing.
Okay, in general, season 2 is a lot. Between season 1 and 2, season 2 is a lot more straightforward, is an actual, trying to be an anime, there isn't a lot of wackiness. There's just a lot of retardation and weird plot bullshit. Unlike season 1, where everything was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know how to phrase it exactly, but like I do agree with that. Like in season 1, crazy things are happening, and they're presented in crazy ways too. But with the facial expressions and the torturings and all of that. But in season 2,
All that
it's
jazz.
mostly just lots, like a huge quantity of retarded things happening, but it's like standard, like action heisty kind of stuff.
Who the fuck
Yes.
is that
What?
silver-haired bitch? And
Nomura?
what was her motivation?
Nomura?
They never explained that.
You mean Akagi?
Nomura.
Do you mean Akagi? Her name is Akagi.
No, the silver-haired
No,
bitch that was
no, her-
manipulating Tayo.
Yeah,
Oh, Takagi,
Yeah.
Takagi. Yeah, Takagi.
Nomura. No.
Nomura Takagi. She's Takagi Maizawa Watanabe. She has 4 names, bros. She has 4 names.
Damn.
And what
No,
she-
no, she
why-
said, like, I thought she was, like, pretending to be another person when she's on the phone when she's, like, Takagi. or
Yeah,
whatever.
Takagi must be the alias, because whenever it's like, hey Takano, fucking Nomura from Tokyo's on the phone. She's like, what? No.
She.
Yeah, no, yeah, she does have, she does have, like, aliases. Nomura is, like, her regular name, and then it's Maizawa Watanabe Takagi. She... yeah, okay, this is just, like, stuff that branches out into all the stuff they do not cover in the anime, which is pointless to talk about now.
Okay. We
no
do
need to blow the
agreed.
fuck out.
We do agreed, but.
No
she does-
buts.
No, there are giant big butts. She does nothing. Just so you know.
There are some big butts. I agree.
There are some big butts. No, but she does nothing. Just the anime did not skimp on details when it comes to her.
Oh yeah, is she just?
Yeah,
she's
literally-
just shady phone call politician lady.
She's just the politician who helps Takano to do the things. That's it. That's her entire
She's like
involvement.
Takano's life raft, and then she's like,
Yes.
yeah, no, you done fucked up. Goodbye.
She does not have a kooky backstory or appears in some side games. This is just it. What you see in the anime is just it.
I love when the commando tells Takano, it's like, yeah, no one gave a shit about your granddad's research at all. It was like the astronaut meme, and she's like, wait, it's all just politics and one big gay op. It's like, always has been.
Yes.
Always has been.
Yeah.
By the way, did they say that he committed suicide?
Who?
The grandpa, Takano's grandpa.
Oh,
I couldn't
Did
tell
he?
you. I don't.
Yes.
I thought he just died of.
He
like,
just died.
I thought he just got blown the fuck out. Like,
Okay, he got
you're
blown the
such
fuck
you're,
out. He got blown the fuck out. But like, when she was in high school, he committed suicide.
Was it suicide? I don't remember that.
Yes,
being
it was suicide. Specifically, it was suicide.
Oh,
The anime.
is this something we're supposed to know from watching the show? Because I don't
Yeah,
really remember
I
this.
just-
It is not a Shoten. I was just looking up his name.
No need, bruh.
no
Add it
need, bruh.
again with shit that isn't important.
No, it is important because he committed
it does
suicide.
affect
That's why
things,
she's
but
so
they should have said it in
determined.
the. They must have. If they didn't say it in the show, that's a huge blunder by them, because we just had the huge rant about like, oh, she just wanted to prove her dad right. How stupid! It's like, oh, he killed himself because.
Rito,
his
don't you
life's
remember?
work
Okay,
Well,
Rito.
no, actually,
adds
if
to
it
things
didn't
a
happen
little
in the
bit.
anime, then it's not true in the canon of the anime.
Oh my god. Rito,
So-
just pause for a second. Rito, just remember, please use your brain and remember this. What did Keiichi do to be such a weirdo transport student? In the anime, it says, oh, he was hitting little girls with pea guns. That was it. And we were all confused about what the fuck. But then when we looked it up, it's because he blinded some chick.
Yeah, and that's a mark against the show. That just makes the show bad because it doesn't explain it. Like I don't like. Yeah, I mean I understand that's like that is like that's the canon reason, but I can't really be bothered to care if the show can't
Maybe you'll be more satisfied when we play the game.
No, I will just nitpick. Everything I just nitpicked again, I'll have just the same traumatic experience again. In a longer version.
Nonibra is the nitpicker.
Nanibra, would you like to go through some serious trauma with me, as friends do?
Okay, so about Frederica Bonstein.
Her name's not Bond. His name's not Bond. Her name's not Bondstein.
Read it. I do not know how to read that. Just read it for me and I will read it.
Where is it again?
Gross, disgusting audio links.
I thought I put it in the
yeah,
chat.
I think it's Frederica Bernkastel.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be German sounding.
Okay.
Bern Castle?
I
Costel,
saw
yeah.
Costel.
Bernkastel, I guess. I saw that and I was like, what the fuck? And then I wanted to shoot myself even more. So I was like, tall girl at the end of Higurashi. Who the fuck? There's a weird drama CD that kind of explains who the fuck she is, which is she's the culmination of the despaired version of Rika. That's it. That is it.
Yeah.
Actually, she's also a witch in Umineko. She is Rika's witch form in Umineko.
I wanna die.
No, they're franchising.
I wanna die.
Here it comes.
Yeah, we're franchising, baby.
Here comes the crossover.
When I said that this is a problem in the franchise, I meant in the franchise. This morphing problem.
I just don't like that a character we never seen or met before just shows up and does something, and we're just supposed to be like, okay.
Oh yeah, can you make sense of that?
The last scene.
Yeah, why was that the last scene?
You know, I wonder, they might have been trying to prop themselves up for another season. Maybe it just didn't do well or something.
Maybe.
I mean, they got
It's a good thing that they didn't make another third season. It's good
Yeah.
It's good that it didn't happen
Yep.
13 years later.
Wow.
But yeah, Rika's free. She's not in her looping death, fucking horrific nightmare anymore. Wink, wink.
No, I should never have to go through that ever again. Wink, wink.
Yeah, it's all over. That's the end of the show, guys.
Do you want to just mention the OVAs?
Mostly fan service. There's one that takes place, quote unquote, immediately after. Nothing really happens, so it's not really worth watching. That's about it, man. They're just fan service OVAs. I haven't watched the Outbreak OVA. It's the only one I haven't wathed, but.
Wait, isn't that the one you're supposed to watch after the show, and not the other ones? Aren't there like 9 OVA episodes? Like, cause there's like the
Yes, there is
Yeah,
Ray
yeah,
and
'cause there-
Cal or something.
yeah, Kira and Ray. So
I looked it up.
yeah, and then Outbreak.
I looked it up. There is
I mean,
the
Outbreak's like 50
Jelly
minutes
said,
long.
Yeah, there is just the fan service ones, and the other ones are just like not canons, just kind of anime original bullshit that went nowhere.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Outbreak is just like a condensed recap of the series. I'm not sure. It's kind of what I don't know. It looks like okay, I guess.
Final thoughts, I guess.
I love this.
Final thoughts, bros.
I want to watch Higurashi go. I want to watch Higurashi go with you guys so I can continue to cackle maniacally. I want to play the game with you guys so I can continue. I just want to watch you all suffer, and I am living for it.
Oh my gosh, you guys are retarded. That's
What do you mean
the
we're
show.
retarded?
The show. Because Jelly. Because this show. This show is a mind sink. It is made to have you throw yourself into doing mental gymnastics to try to figure this out when there is no solution. It is broken, simply, pure and simple.
Rito, you're just like Rika. You fucking give up.
Oh shit!
Maybe so.
bitch,
Maybe
got
so.
on!
And that's the end. See you next week.
Or
Question
is
mark
it
with the
more
OVAs?
Higurashi cast?
Figure it
I'm
out.
for
We'll figure
it.
it out.
They should have just
I've
shot
already
her. They should have just shot her in the fucking head.
We should have shot this show when we had the chance, but it's too late, baby. Cetal Spun Train's never gonna stop. You're all gonna suffer forever. 10 more years. 10 more years.
4 more years.
It's just
Alright, guys.
This is where you guys say bye.
It's time to say the words, you know, the Mahabharata words.
The N-word.
The F word.
Yes.
Mahabharata-san.
Mahabharata.
Mahabharata-san.
Mahabharata-san.
My butterfly.
Mahabharata-san.
Is that it?
My brother, some.
That's it.